Hello, my name is Bella Luna. I'm a spiritual life coach, healer, mystic, transformational facilitator, and a radical self-love advocate. And in this video, I am going to be sharing with you my 3 steps to abundance. And who doesn't want more abundance in their life? So the reason why I'm talking about abundance today, there is no coincidence. I normally theme my lives around particular cycles of the moon or cycles of the seasons or cycles of the Celtic wheel of the year. So the Celtic wheel of the year has 8 fire festivals to it. Some of them you may have heard of and some of them you may not have heard of. If you're a seasoned witch like I am, then you will have heard of them all. But if you are not so familiar with Wicca and Celtic stuff, then you may not be so familiar. But some of them have made it into mainstream. So you will have heard of Halloween, for example, and Yule. So most of you have probably heard of solstice and equinox. So those are the 4 main fire festivals. The two equinoxes at autumn and spring, and then the 2 solstices at summer and winter. But in between those, we have 4 other spaces, and those 4 other spaces are just as powerful Sabbaths as the solstices and equinoxes. And today, yesterday, the day before, we're in a time of one of the great Sabbaths, and that is called Lammas, also known as Lunasam. So Lammas is all about abundance, celebration, gratitude, appreciation, harvest. So it's the first harvest of the season. So we all probably know that autumn equinox is a time for harvest as well, but Lammas is the first harvest, autumn equinox is the second harvest, and then Samhain, also known as Halloween, is the last harvest of the season. So Lammas is when we're celebrating really the first crops of corn, and people like to make corn dollies and go prancing around in the cornfields and making lots of loaves of bread. The word Lammas comes from loaf mass, lots of bread. So that's why I wanted to talk to you today about abundance. And I wanted to start you off with a quote that will definitely give you a hint towards my 3 steps of abundance. But my quote is by the wonderful Oprah Winfrey, and it says, "The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate." So the more that you notice the wonderful, amazing, abundant things around you, the more you will welcome in more of that, more of the things that you love, that you're grateful for, more of the joy, more of the blessings into your life. So for those of you that have been in my world for a while, you will have heard me talk about the universe being a mirror so many times. But for those of you that haven't seen my videos before, haven't heard me talking about the universe being a mirror, or just maybe need a little refresher, the universe is a mirror, right? So the universe is pretty much just sitting around waiting for you to give it some instructions about what you want in life. So if you're walking around going like, ugh, look at that idiot with their fancy car, the universe is going ding, ding, ding. Hey guys, we've got some instructions. She doesn't like that fancy car. She doesn't seem very pleased with that person in the fancy car. So don't give her a fancy car. Keep all the fancy cars away from her. She doesn't like them. You're walking around, you see a happy couple and you're like, look how happy they are. They just disgust me. Look at that soppy romance and lovey-dovey shit. Ugh, so gross. The universe is going ding, ding, ding. I've got some more instructions, guys. She doesn't like romance. She doesn't like love. She clearly doesn't want a partner. She thinks it's icky. She thinks it's gross. Keep all love and romance away from her. That is basically what the universe is doing. It's mirroring back what you're giving out. You send out vibes of you don't want something, the universe is not going to give it to you. If you send out vibes of like, hey, that looks pretty cool, blessings to you, I want some of that, give me some of that. The universe knows that that's what you want and it gives it to you. So when we're walking around turning our nose up at the things that we actually really want, we're showing the universe that we don't want that, and therefore it's not giving us that. Whereas if we walk around a bit like a vision board, right? So a vision board, you cut out pictures of all the things you want to attract in your life. Do that with the world around you, verbally to the universe. Just be like, I want some of that. That looks like a nice house. I'd take a house like that. That looks like a happy person. Whatever's going on for them, I want some of that. Oh, that person's got loads of money. I'd like some of that, please. You're treating the world around you like a vision board, and you're, just pointing out the things that you want more of and the things you want less of, but don't point out the things that you want in a negative way, because then the universe is thinking you don't want that. So the more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate, because the universe receives your message and it gives you more of that. So this brings me to my 3 steps to abundance. So first step, number 1, is to write a list of 3 things that you want more abundance of in your life. 3 things. You can do more or less than this, but 3 is always a good number. So list 3 things, and you can do this along with the video. If you're watching on replay, you can just press pause and do this right now. But write 3 things that you want more abundance of in your life. Do you want the obvious, more abundance of money? Do you want more joy, more happiness, more peace, more fun, more love, more adventure, more freedom? Do you want more time? Do you want more space? Do you want more deep connections? Do you want more nature? What do you want more abundance of in your life? So just jot 3 things down. You can change them later or add to them. Then step 2 is to identify where these things already exist in your life. So say you want a more abundance of fun. Where in your life do you already experience fun? That probably also coincides with joy as well, so, and possibly laughter. So where in your life do you experience intense joy, fun, and laughter? What is it you do in your life that brings you lots and lots of fun? Likewise, if you want more money, where in life do you have money? Unless your bank account says 0 and your purse is completely empty, you have money. Unless it is at 0, and I mean 0, I don't mean 1 penny or 1 cent, I mean 0. Unless it's at 0 and you have absolutely no money at all, and I'm guessing that if you are watching this video, it's likely because you own a laptop or a phone, or you can afford to go to a library or an internet cafe or something like that, which means you have some money to spend on things like cafes, internet, electronic mobile laptop devices. So it's likely if you're watching this video, you don't have $0, pounds, cents, pence in your bank account. So wherever you have money, notice that. Notice the numbers in your bank account and notice how much they are more than 0. There is something in there. So identify where the things are already in your life that you want more abundance of. If you want more love, where in your life do you already experience love? Or where have you experienced love? From what people, from what activities, from yourself maybe? Where do you already experience love in your life? And step 3 is to take these areas that you've identified already, that you already have these things in your life, and celebrate and appreciate the existence of them. celebrate and appreciate the existence of them. So step 1, list 3 things that you want more of in your life. So let's go with the obvious money. So say we've got money. I would like an abundance of money, please, universe. Step 2, identify where these things already exist in your life. Money exists in my bank account. I have money in my bank account. Even if it's not a lot, there is money in my bank account. Step 3, celebrate and appreciate the existence of this. I'm so grateful that there is money in my bank account. Woohoo! I have money in my bank account. I would like more money in my bank account, but I'm so grateful for the money in my bank account. Woohoo! You get the picture. So it can really be just as simple as what I just did, you know, some dorky little song and dance. You can make it a deeper, larger experience by writing out just how grateful you are for the existence of this money in your life. You could pray and thank the universe for the existence of this money in your life. And then you can celebrate. One of the ways in which I celebrate, so obvious ways of celebrating is like to go out and do something with your loved ones, right? That sort of requires spending money. So maybe you go out to dinner to celebrate something. But what I do is I like to sing and dance to celebrate things, because it's more of an in the moment thing, and it doesn't require any money or planning or, or arrangements with friends or anything. It's just like there in the moment. Often I will put on Kool and the Gang celebrations, and I'll be like, celebrate good times. And I'll often change the lyrics in the words to to fit what I want. So when it goes like, one of the things I really want to call in more clients, more money, more impact for the universe, then I would change the word. When it goes like celebration, I'll change it to transformation, because that's what I want to offer people. I want to offer people transformation. So I will change the words to that. And instead of being like, celebrate good times, come on, I'll be like, clients are coming my way, boo, 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 boo. And I'll like do a little dance to celebrate the clients that are coming my way. So find a happy song, change the lyrics, make up your own song, just do a little dance like I did a moment ago, where you just make it up on the spot, and you're like, I'm so grateful for this money, yeah, money, I like money. So celebrate and appreciate the existence of the things that you want more of. And then when you bring this attention to this thing, you're putting all this positive vibes in it. You're showing the universe, this is what I want more of. I'm so grateful for this. Please, can I have more? This is amazing. Look at how much I have. I would like more of this. You're putting your attention on it. You're putting your intention on it. You're putting your focus on it. You're directing your energy towards it. The universe therefore has instructions, and it's like, ding, ding, ding. She wants more of this, guys. Let's go find more of this. It's really excited that you've finally given it some instructions of what you want more of, not just what you don't want of. Because the universe is bored sitting around going, guys, keep the cars away from her. Keep the fancy holidays away from her. Keep the romance and love away from her. Like, it's boring. You know, the universe wants to know what you want, what you desire, what you want more of. So when you give it those instructions and be like, I'm so grateful for this, the universe is like, yes, I have some instructions. And then it can go about assisting you in making your dreams come true. So number 1, list 3 things you want more abundance of in your life. Joy, peace, fun, laughter, love, money, deep connections, relationships, nature, time, space. What do you want more of? Step 2, identify where these things already exist in your life. How do they already show up for you? And 3, celebrate and appreciate the existence of this that's already in your life. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. So that is it for my 3 steps to more abundance in your life. I hope that this has given you some insight into why celebration and appreciation are so important. If you're feeling some resistance to this and you're like, oh, this is so boring, this seems so simple, this seems so like a waste of a time, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? It takes up a little extra of your time. But the best that could happen is that you get everything you've ever wanted. I feel like it's kind of worth the experiment just to see what happens. But if you're going to experiment, then you have to experiment with it for at least a couple of months, really. 21 days minimum, but really you should try it for a couple of months. Otherwise, you're not really giving it time to work, to kick in, for the universe to bring all the pieces into position for you. So thank you for joining me for this video, my 3 super simple steps to more abundance in your life. Much love and infinite blessings from me. Bye now.